treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 3 4. Mic check. How do you copy me? Yes, 1 2. Check check.
Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacking that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong.
Strong. Come on. Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest.
Let's go.
Riches await.
Yes.
You're the best international stacker.
Stacking. Stacking. Strong. Come on.
Where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide.
It's chasing that mill, DDW. DDFW is chasing that mill, MILL. Let's go. Who's ready? Smash that like button if you're ready. This is your 2-minute warning, then we're going live.
Join the party night and day.
Let's go.
And silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me. Gold and silver, who wants it all?
Who wants it all?
Ready for the mega goal.
Thank you, Jeff Stout.
We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't be late.
Let's go.
Party night and day. Gold and silver,
Smash that like. Here we go. 1 minute warning. Fuzzy Balls, thank you. Welcome, Nick. Nick, check out your new custom channel member emojis. Let's go. 1 minute warning.
the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky. International stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Yes.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Nice, DDFW. Nice.
Dance with me.
Thank you, Daniel Whitley. Some say that is the king crab. Some say it's not. I'll leave it to you to guess.
Dance with me.
Here we go. Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name is International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. We're at 52,774 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 26 more subscribers until the next big show. I know we could do it. Over 1,700 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, literally everywhere. This last video was literally in Poland. But ladies and gentlemen, the bankers have been attacking. So if you remember, we closed up here. And then after hours, so from 5 to 6, the COMEX is closed for a 1 hour air quote break. After hours, where the volume is thin and you can really move the market, millions upon millions of fake paper ounces were dumped on the market to take us from $93.06 down to $91.11. But then what happened? They let off the gas and it started coming back up. And again, a second slam session they just did that took us from $93.06, nearly where they started last time. It took us down, not even as low this time, to $91.85, and we're already back on a green candle. But ladies and gentlemen, in just 7 minutes, Asian markets start to kick in. Gold's kind of was under attack and is rebounding as well here. It could be explosive. So here's what the situation is. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's 7 minutes, we should start to see Tokyo start to trade. 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this chart here will start to move. This is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And many of us this morning suspected in the last stream it's going to gap up. So my guess is to gap up to somewhere in this area where this green arrow is at. Remember, we hit an all-time high today of about $105.51 on the Shanghai market. If we get this gap up, we could literally be to $110 on the Shanghai market. If that happens, we'll be looking at a nearly at the current price, a nearly $18 premium if that happens. We're going to watch it unfold here live. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but it's a strong possibility. What do you guys think? Let us know in chat. Futures is currently 92.15. 92.15 right there. So we are in backwardation. This could be a very interesting trading session. Now, somebody earlier pointed out to me this letter from the CEO at Apmex, and I skimmed through it super quick because I don't want to read the whole thing with you guys, but here's something shocking. This is the CEO of Apmex, Ken Lewis. On the retail purchasing side, we are currently 4 days behind in receiving your orders. We have instituted a $10,000 minimum purchase to help keep volumes low and improve service levels. At Apmex, you have to have a minimum order of $10,000 right now at Apmex. $10,000 minimum. If that isn't crazy, I don't know what is. Guys, Mrs. International Stacker coffee officially went on sale today. There's only 50 bags, 10 bags left. You guys were demanding of me, so I'll drop that link in chat. Not many left, and I'm not doing it again. Limited edition, then it's done. Also today, the president signed presidential action adjusting imports of processed critical minerals and their derivative products into the United States. So it's a proclamation from the president. Talks all about critical minerals, talks about floor prices and other things. So this is going to be important to us moving forward. There's still some time in this. It looks like there's going to be a study, some meetings, etc. But just know this was signed. I'll drop the link in chat to this if you guys want to open that and read it later. But that's going to have a big impact on us down the road here. And something I just retweeted. I love this from Silver Ape King. When someone asks you how much silver, I need to feel comfortable more. That's how I feel. And here's the funny thing. You guys heard in the news, TD Banks, TD Securities did a massive short position. Big dummies, really. So here was their position. They entered at $78. Their target level was for silver to drop to $40. Their stop loss was at $92.50. So unless they change this, TD Securities lost big. So that's pretty funny there. But all eyes are on silver here. We got 3 minutes till Asian trading starts to pick up. We're going to see what happens here. Supposedly, Apmex will only purchase 10,000 plus. XX Steve, thank you for the $2 super chat and being a channel member. Yes, we just covered that. Here is the Apmex letter on their website from their CEO. We have instituted a 10K minimum to help keep volumes low. So unless you want to spend $10,000, you ain't shopping at Apmex. Wow. What a wild time to be alive. And we did have a few donations come in during the intro. Want to shout out Jeff Stout saying Capital Apex YouTube today at 4. Me banking rule. I'm not sure what that means, Jeff Stout. Can you explain it to me a little bit more? Fuzzy Balls saying Shanghai $13 an ounce over COMEX. India's 30 an ounce higher. Paper silver will collapse in on itself, and they don't have the physical to cover. It's wild times for sure, Fuzzy Balls. And then Daniel Whitley asked if that was me singing. I don't know. I'll tell you what, that was really me dancing in the video. I'll tell you that much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to a wild start here. And anything could happen tonight. 2 orchestrated slams. We're going to see some interesting information come out later about this attack and this attack here. But look at it. Both of the attacks rejected. And the second attack nearly at the same roof. Almost like an algorithm did it at the same roof. Literally did it. It was even less effective. Look at this trend up. Watch. Look at that trend up on the double attack. Millions and millions of paper ounces dumped to do that. So it could be explosive here as we're running back towards 93. Silver futures. Big time backwardation right now. Gold's on the rebound, and we're going to see these Asian markets on the Shanghai Futures Exchange start to move here in just 16 minutes. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to get a gap up? Do you think we're going to get a gap down? I think we're going to gap in one way, shape, or form. What do you guys think? Gap up, gap down, put it in chat. And guys, please smash the like button. We've got 1,500 people, but only 275 likes. Guys, please hit it, tap it, smash it, whatever you got to do. It helps the channel immensely, helps me get out to more people, but most importantly, the whole point of the channel is to get information out there and wake people up, help more people prepare. You're literally the gold and silver, Paul Revere, right in the streets of the internet, warning, the bankers are coming. I'm going to ask anybody right now who got into stacking gold and silver because you found a random YouTube video. Put YouTube in chat in all capitals. Ladies and gentlemen, see all those YouTubes popping up in chat as we speak. That's because people like you hit the like, shared a stream, left a comment, and I really appreciate you all for doing it. And just one more thing here. We're currently at 52,781 subscribers. That's only 19 more subscribers till the next big show. So if you ain't seen a big show, get ready. Wow, Ethan C bought 4 quarters today for 40. Ethan C, how crazy is that? That's like a decent deal now. Imagine back in the day if you said I got 4 quarters for 40, people would be like, oh, what a ripoff. But you got 4 quarters today for 40 bucks. That's good because melt value on four quarters right now is $66.84. Great job, Ethan C. Wow. Jimmy Reefer says down to 60. I need to buy more. Guys, I actually made a video on this on how the physical silver price is decoupling. Literally decoupling from the paper price. So even if silver crashed down to $30 an ounce right now, you're not going to be able to get it for any less than probably 80 or 90. And I want to show you how bad it is. I just did this tweet on the last live stream. So silver is already well above $100 in the United States retail markets. The first number was yesterday. The second number was today. So yesterday, this is for one American Silver Eagle. Money Metals, yesterday 102.14, today 108. Apmex, yesterday 101, today 107. JM Bullion, yesterday 101, today 107. SD Bullion, 99 yesterday, 105 today. Provident, 99 yesterday, 105 today. Kitco, 98 to 104. Summit, 98 to 104. Bold, 97 to 104. Hero, 97 to 104. Battalion Metals, 94 to 102. The only online bullion dealer under $100 an ounce for American Silver Eagles right now is Monument Metals, and that's $98.30. Wow. Is that not crazy? Is that not absolutely insane? Thank you so much, DDFW, saying IS is live. Go and learn something, have fun, like, subscribe. Thank you. You're mega. Thank you also, Raul. Thank you for that. You guys are mega. Anyways, we're in for a wild ride here. As the bankers literally attack, like, look at the title of this stream. What was it? It was $110 silver surge in Asia as bankers try to crash the COMEX. Look at this, third attack in a row here by the bankers. They're full-blown panic mode. And we've got 13 minutes left. 13 minutes until the Shanghai Futures Exchange right here starts to move. Remember, today live on air, we saw an all-time high of $105.51. We closed at 103.62. Many of you, including myself, think that we're going to see a gap up here. Some think a gap down. My guess is a gap up. And that's how I came up with that $110 possible number tonight. Because if we get a significant gap up, we're going to be close. We're going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. See here? Okay, good, 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 good. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. We're at 52,793 subscribers. Only 7 more to go to the big show. Woo! Oh, there's trolls in here? Let me look. Where's the trolls? Welcome, trolls. We love the trolls. Come in, come in. Oh, yeah. Funkalicious was like trolling earlier. Just, for the troll, just mute them for the stream. One of the mods, just mute them. If they're being trolls, just mute them. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, channel members, you know what to do. If I refresh this, is 52,800. We're about to do the big show live. Here we go. 52,800. Thank you so much. Time for the big show. Channel members, you know what to do.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship
Four-time,
regional
baby.
finalists from all across the United States
Four-time.
competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champion.
Four-time.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion, International Stacker.
Scott Cole.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, 4-time Crystal Light Champion, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got just 11 minutes, really 10 minutes and 30 seconds left until the Shanghai Futures Exchange starts trading here. That's what all eyes are on, as we've had 1, 2, and now we're on the third attack here by the bankers on the COMEX and after hours trading, where the volume is normally even thinner than this. But this is a battle. This is a battle this evening, and it is going to be wild, as we still are in backwardation. 91, what was that, 91.96? Yeah, 91.96. Okay, we're back out of backwardation now. We're back in contango for the time being. We'll see what happens here. Go back over here to gold. Both gold and silver are fighting the good fight, but this is the talk of the town, guys. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. What's going to happen? Are we going to gap down? Are we going to gap up? Guys, smash the like button. Put what you think is going to happen in chat. One thing's for sure. It's going to be explosive. As Wall Street Math says, the largest silver and gold dealer in the USA just imposed a $10,000 minimum on orders to deal with massive volume orders in their system. And we covered that live just a little bit earlier. Apmex, you got to spend 10 grand if you want to buy. Wow. What a wild time to be alive. It's going to get crazier, I guarantee you. The Chinese are being squeezed on silver, and with them, some Euro banks. When does it hit max pain? Did not say short squeeze. The Chinese are being squeezed militarily, and LATAM losing out on concentrate and metal flow and having trouble getting it from certain exchanges. Interesting. Silver is up 6.5% today, closing out all new high record above 92. Yet most silver miner stocks were down today. Gold also closed at a new record high. Yet many gold mining stocks are down too. This is a gift. Buying precious metals miners now is taking candy from a baby. Yeah, I agree with both of them. Okay, let's go down here. According to this, not a coincidence. He's talking about Fibonacci levels, just Dario there. What a wild time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back here. We've got just, what would that be? So 8 minutes. 8 minutes till Shanghai starts trading. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know in chat. Smash that like button. 2,000 people in chat, and we're all going to witness live. Is silver on the Shanghai market that hit an all-time high just earlier today of $105.51 equivalent? Are we going to watch as a group right now as it pushes to $110 an ounce? Are we going to have a massive gap up and push towards 110? Are we going to have a massive gap down? Are they in collusion with the bankers on over on the COMEX? What's going to happen? Are we going to simply move sideways? What do you guys think is going to happen? 4-time Crystal Light champion. Okay, yeah, we had a big show already. And guys, we are at 52,821 subscribers. Thank you so much. So crazy. That means only 79 more subscribers till the next big show. Think we can do it. I really do. Yeah, Apmex. Apmex came out with the CEO instituted a $10,000 minimum for purchasing. So unless you have $10,000 to spend and not a penny less, you stay away from Apmex. They only want you if you got 10,000. 10,000. And they're not going to round down. So it's going to end up being more than 10,000, I'm sure. Crazy, 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 crazy. Again, just to recap, top assets by market capitalization, talking public companies, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, and ETFs. Silver, $5.208 trillion. More than 500 billion of 600 billion? 7? 8? What? Let's see here. 5, 6, 7. 7, like 7 point. Yeah, $750 billion, something like that above NVIDIA. Wild times. We're going to start to see this market move soon here. As Fuzzy Balls with the $5 super chat, thank you so much, saying silver can't even go down to 50 an ounce because China, Russia, India will be twice that, and then 99% of newly mined silver will go outside America. Yeah, guys, if silver went down to $50 an ounce for tonight, again, you would not find it for any cheaper than probably 90 bucks. It is fully decoupling from the paper price. Yep, you're right. Apmex does have that. We covered that just a little bit earlier. I think the 10K Apmex is for selling to them, not purchasing. I could be wrong. Well, let's pull it up. On the retail purchasing side, we are currently 4 days behind receiving your orders. So this tells me retail purchasing side. This tells me them selling to retail people, you and me, not big banks or refineries. On the retail purchasing side, that's us. We are currently 4 days behind in receiving your orders. So that means 4 days behind in getting the orders. We have instituted 10K minimum to help keep volumes up. I don't think this means them buying. I think that means other people buying. I could be wrong, though. That could go either way, honestly. They're going to have to come out with a clarification because everyone's thinking it means us shopping there, it's 10K minimum, but this kind of does look like it could be either way. What do you guys think? Is this 10,000 minimum for us buying from them or from them buying from us to get more silver? What do you guys think? It could be that. Okay, Bubba just bought 600 for Apmex and went through. Okay, I think Ethan C is right. I think they're not purchasing. So I think people were contacting them trying to sell them like small orders, like 5 Eagles, 1 10-ounce bar. So I think Ethan C might be right. I think this is a $10,000 minimum for them purchasing from us. I think that's right. I think that's right. There's a lot of confusion online about that right now. Wow. Raul R says, got these 4 ounce upon a time when silver was in the 70s. Wait, that was 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. Shanghai is going to gap up again. I think it might, Crawford L. We might be headed to 110. 4 minutes. Taylor, thank you for joining the Crustacean Nation. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Guys, remember, channel members get access to the channel member only war room. That's live streams on YouTube just for channel members. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away to see what the Asian markets do. And I'll put out a tweet a little bit later to kind of clarify that, because I think you're right, Ethan C. I think that's them. I think that's them buying. Let's go here. What did I just retweet? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're totally right, Ethan C. So I'll put out a tweet once we see what happens here in Asia. Get ready, guys. 2-minute warning. I'm issuing a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. All eyes are watching Asia right now, as we are literally seeing a wealth transfer of silver and gold from the west to the east. And what's their market going to do? It just hit an all-time high earlier today. We watched it live here of $105.51. What's it going to do here in the next 2 minutes? And guys, if you're just finding my channel, first off, please hit that like button. It helps a lot. Secondly, I'm going to be giving away over 20 ounces of silver. I am shipping worldwide, some gold, some copper, big giveaway. You got to be subscribed. Notifications, turn them on, because I'm going to have the entry video coming out in the next maybe week here. I'm getting a few more pieces in to give away to you. So you're not going to want to miss it, but you got to be subscribed for that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are currently at 52,842 subscribers. That means only 58 more subscribers until the next big show. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 1 minute away. No, Julian, the Asian market's crazy on the way this chart works. It's always gapping up and down. I don't know if the gap ups are accurate, honestly. I don't know. It's just always gapping. Look at that. I don't know. I had to like sign agreements to get access to this chart and all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, let's see what happens here. Who's going to take it? 30-second warning. Is it going to be team gap up or team gap down? What part of the team are you in? Are you team gap up? Are you team gap down? Are we about to see Asia push to $110 an ounce? Or is it going to the floor? Let's see what happens here. 15 seconds. 15 right now. Perfect song for it, the liftoff song. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, we should start to see this thing move. Okay, we got a gap up. We got a gap up, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't massive, but we did get a gap up. We are now at $104. Okay, now it's a red candle. It's a green gap up. Now it's a red candle. Small little gap. It was a small little gap-a-rooski, but we did have a gap. Let's see what happens here. The COMEX is currently under attack. We're currently trading at $91.35 there, but we're fighting right now in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Just opened up, and we've got less than 15 minutes, 14 minutes and 30 seconds until China starts to trade. China will be trading here in the next 14 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, let me look this up. Google. As you guys know, we were making all-time high so much last night on the Asian chart here, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. I wanted to learn all time. I've been practicing this. Guys, I'm practicing this for tonight. Here we go.
历史最高点，
历史最高点。
历史最高点。
历史最高点. That's how you say all-time high in Chinese. And I am learning it because the all-time high was set earlier today, $105.51 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're currently trading at $103.48. We did have a small gap up on open on a bit of a red candle here, but remember, China starts trading now in just 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Li Shi Gui Zadian. Okay, let's see what we can do here. All eyes are definitely on silver tonight. Guys, please smash that like button, share out the stream. This is historic. we had a micro gap, but this candle might help fill this other gap. Look at this massive gap here that never got filled. So that massive gap, that gap got filled. That gap did not get filled. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. We need an all-time high in Chinese emoji. Yeah, we do. Keep up the great work, my friend, says Still City Stacker. Thank you. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at 52,873 subscribers. That means we're only 27 subscribers away from the next big show, as we've had not just one, not just two, but then 3 separate attacks on the COMEX tonight, after hours when the trading is thin. But it's fighting back. We're currently trading at 91.44. Gold's doing a lot of consolidation, moving sideways. The Asian markets did gap up. This first candle is red, but we've seen this trick before. Let's see what happens as we set the all-time high in the Shanghai Futures Exchange earlier at $105.51. Currently trading at $103 US equivalent. And China actually starts trading here in just the next, what is that? 12 minutes. Currently at 50.34 to 1 gold to silver ratio. If you got a question, you can tweet it to me on X. It's easy for me to read on here. Yes, it is only on selling them. Thank you. Yeah, see, it is. Okay, thank you for that. I'm gonna quote this. Attention. The Apmex $10,000 limit is only on selling to them, not buying. Come on. Not buying. You can go spend 30 right now, but you can't sell to them unless it's 10K or more. That makes sense. Thank you for that, Kansas Patriot. Thank you for that. You know what I might do? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go down here to who was that? Wall Street Mav. I'm gonna tweet that at Mav. I'm gonna tag him in here. There we go. There we go. Clear up some misinformation out there. The AI guy is probably going to pick that up and run with it. We're on our second candle here in the Asian Shanghai Futures Exchange. It is red. Currently trading at $102.90. We hit an all-time record just earlier of 105.51. Anything could literally happen here. China will start trading. Shanghai will start trading in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. What do you guys think is going to happen? What do you guys think is going to happen here? Welcome everyone to the stream. Please smash the like button. Guys, I think I know what we need. I think I know what we need to make the silver price go up. Do you guys know what we need? You guys know what we need, don't you? The baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Baby gator call works 9 times out of 10. Let's see if it works here. That was on a live stream in Boca Raton a couple weeks ago. Guys, I live stream all over the world. You guys help to direct the journey, so I don't just do charting and this type of stuff, but literally adventures, gold and silver adventures around the world. And breaking news, I've got a live feed right now from the bankers on the COMEX. I'm piping it in. I'm patching it in right now. The bankers are in full-blown panic because they've done 1, 2, 3 attacks. You're talking millions, if not hundreds of millions of paper ounces just traded to try to crash the price down, and it ain't crashing. It keeps rebounding back each time. When the data comes out tomorrow on this, it's going to be absolutely insane. And Dirt Road with the $2.79 Canadian. Thank you so much, Shane. No new mines for 5+ years, plus refinery jam up. Yeah, guys, new mines from exploration to production usually take 10 to 15 years. If you can get a bunch of the paperwork waived, it can move a little bit quicker. But there's no quick solution. Remember, we've been in a structural deficit for 5+ years. We produce about 835 million ounces of silver a year and consume more than 1.2 billion. Why do we stack this stuff? Why do we stack physical silver like this Johnson Matthey 100-ounce bar? Why do we stack physical gold like this gold nugget from Australia? It's because all throughout history, this stuff right here, paper currency, literally the stuff that big bankers, that governments, that the financial experts say to save your hard-earned money, blood, sweat, and tears in, has literally always gone to zero. When paper fiat currency is not backed by physical precious metals like silver and gold, it always goes to zero. It has a 100% failure rate. And as I plap down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes and literally $1 trillion notes. And that's why we stack here physical gold and physical silver. And the Shanghai is going to start trading here in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. What's going to happen? Guys, we're at 741 likes, just 59 more to 800. I know we could do it. Wow. You guys, we're at 52,896 subscribers. 4 more subscribers and we get another big show. Who wants to see it? Who wants a big show? Better yet, who wants to win some free silver or gold? You got to be subscribed to win it. I've got a big giveaway coming. I gave away over 100 ounces of silver on this channel last year. I gave away a ton of gold. Something like 800 of you received a free 1/2 gold back. Copper, a bunch of winners, and we got more winners coming now. Channel members, I think we did it. I'm gonna refresh this. If this says 52,900, it's time for a big show. You know what to do, channel members. Here we go. 52,900. Thank you so much. Time for a big show.
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship, featuring regional
Thank you
finalists
so
from all across
much.
the United States, competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete.
4
Presenting
time.
the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National
4
Aerobic
time.
Champions.
Introducing the
4-time
four-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, guys. The name's the International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And ladies and gentlemen, what a historic day. The Shanghai Futures Exchange hit an all-time high of $105.51 US dollar equivalent. We're trading right now at $103.20 US equivalent. While there's a full-blown attack on the COMEX by the big bankers, but we're still at $90.79 after 3 massive attacks, and Shanghai starts to trade in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but we're gonna find out soon, and it could be wild. We could literally see $110 an ounce tonight in Shanghai. So let's see what happens. Fuzzy Balls with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Shane. Our government will make sure that the military-industrial complex will get all the silver they need before they worry about the COMEX. Yeah, they need a lot of silver, that's for sure. Guys, that's why I'm so bullish on silver. Besides the 5-year deficit I was talking about earlier, most conductive metal for electricity, more than gold. Most reflective metal. It's antibacterial. It's literally in yoga pants. It's in everything. And the majority of gold ever mined above ground, this market cap you're looking at here of 32.127 trillion, 99% of that could be accounted for. It's in rings, it's in jewelry, it's in coinage. The majority of silver ever mined, this 5.2 trillion market cap, has been destroyed. It's lost forever. And that is why I'm so bullish on silver. And big thank you to Christopher Dollar. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and you get access to channel member only live streams here on YouTube in the War Room. And remember, channel members, what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Although we did have a few infiltrators last night. We discovered their conspiracy. Here we go, guys. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes till Shanghai starts to trade. What's going to happen? Are we going up? Are we going down? Let us know. Okie Stacker saying, did you get that thing with the things? Sorry, I had a drink. We didn't get the thing with the things, but the thing could happen when Shanghai opens. And guys, we're at 52,952 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means only 48 more subscribers to the next big show. So if you want to see a big show again, you got to subscribe. Guys, we are just 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from Shanghai starting to trade and 60 likes away from 900. Please smash that like button. Buckle up. It's about to get crazy. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? What do you guys think, honestly? As Shanghai starts to trade, are we going up? Put up in chat. Are we going down? Put down in chat. Are we going to the side? Let me know. But one thing we do know is silver is still trading at $103.02 equivalent in China right now. And they made the all-time high just earlier today at $105.51. Minute 45 left until Shanghai starts their trading. We got a bunch of ups. We got a bunch of downs. We got it to the moon. Mo Boy, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Did you get the Iraqi dinar I sent you? Yes, I did. Hold up. Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to shout out Mo Boy. I actually had this up here to talk about. In the mail, he sent me some Iraqi dinar to add to the money I talk about, where I talk about fiat currency always going to zero. So thank you, Mo Boy, for that Iraqi dinar, and that is certainly going to be in the set. Here we go. You guys, we got 50 seconds till Shanghai starts to trade. Okay, yep, 50, okay. 40 seconds. Here we go. Here we go, guys. 30-second warning. 30-second warning till Shanghai starts to trade. What's going to happen? Let's see. Guys, we're 48 subscribers away from the big show. 48! Make sure you subscribe. Big giveaways coming soon. And we just have fun. Here we go. China is going to start trading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Shanghai is trading. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. We currently have a little downward channel, but that could change easily. Silver in Shanghai is currently $102.41. We're just $7.70 away from 110. It hit an all-time high earlier today of $105.51. Look at the slam down. Here is the slam down on the COMEX. Bankers are slamming on COMEX. Look at that. This is the third attack since after hours started. Gold as well. Let's see what China does. Breaking news, guys. Silver is at the all-time high of like a day ago. Breaking news. Silver is at the all-time high a day ago. Eric Williams, thank you for gifting that International Stacker channel membership. Congratulations to Native Silver Stacker. You just got it for free. Check out those new custom channel member emojis. I think you're going to like it. And that is right, Golden Graham. The JP Morgan Chase Singapore desk is certainly working overtime. 2,700 people on the stream. We're only 97 likes away from 1,000. I know we can do it. as we're watching the battle for silver. We're down to $102.48 in Shanghai. Anything could happen. The market just opened there. We're seeing a coordinated slam here on the COMEX with silver, down to $87.22. The coordinated attack on silver is on and cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time of the market. The after hours, it's extremely thin. You can move big amounts of money, and you can like greatly shift the price of silver. We'll see how long this attack lasts for. They've done 3 so far. The first attack was here, then it got rebuffed. The second attack was here, was getting rebuffed. The third attack, we'll see what happens on this. But you know what will be in the mainstream media tomorrow? Instead of silver making the all-time high of the centuries, it's going to say silver crashed. Let's see, from 93 to 86. So it's a $5 swing, $7 swing. So you'll see in the news tomorrow, silver crashed down $7. And then they'll leave out all the other stuff that's been going on. What happened? It's a coordinated attack on the COMEX. Don't panic, guys. Do not panic. Remember, a while ago on a live stream and in several videos, I said we're going to have some intestinal fortitude moving forward. There's going to be coordinated attacks. There's going to be pullbacks, consolidations. This is nothing we haven't seen before. I'm not worried at all. Not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs, but I'm not worried at all, as this candle's already being rebuffed back up. As we see China continue to trade above $100, $102.11 currently in China. Oh, and Chris upgraded his membership to Diamond Claws. Channel members, drop those Diamond Claws in chat emojis in solidarity with Chris, who just became Diamond Claws level channel member. And we're pushing hard on this candle. It's already pushed halfway back. So we went down to 86.43. And now we're $2 back up at about $2 back up at 88.31. Wild volatility. Gone are the days of 50-cent moves, and everyone's like, that was crazy. $5 moves, $10 moves, I believe, are going to become quite common in silver moving forward. And remember, we're fighting a whole banking institution built on manipulation. International stacker, that's conspiracy. No, I got proof. Okay. Big banks. Hold up. Big banks. If this is conspiracy and not true, I got a couple questions to ask you. Why did JP Morgan Chase pay a $920 million fine right here in 2020 for spoofing? Why did Forex charge $3.4 billion combined to Citibank, JP Morgan, RBS, HSBC, UBS, and why? Why has BNP a bank, Goldman Sachs, TD, Scotiabank, Deutsche Bank? It's not conspiracy, it's fact. And we are in the fight of all fights. If it was still 100% manipulated, we'd be under 20 still. It's not. We broke free, and I used to say a lot on stream, it's like when a hurricane makes landfall and the water just goes over the seawalls and over the sand dunes and floods into neighborhoods. It's like when you have a dam that's full of water and overtopping. Eventually, the energy is just far too much to stop. And you see what we're seeing now, all new highs of the centuries. And although we've seen an all new high, see gold's pushing back too. Although we've seen highs up to what was our all-time high in silver right now? It is $93.53. Remember, nominally silver, this is the all-time high. But if you correct for inflation from 1980 of $50 a troy ounce, that's over 208 of today's dollars. Remember that. It's a mostly peaceful manipulation. That is funny. Man, it's silver. It's mostly peaceful manipulation. Mo boy, thank you for becoming a Diamond Claws. Wow, Mo boy just upped his membership to Diamond Claws. That's mega. Guys, you know what else is mega? We're literally at 52,911 subscribers. We need 9 more subscribers, and then we will be doing the next big show. Who wants to see the big show here live? And we're on a green candle here in Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're on a green candle on the COMEX for silver, and we're on a green candle for the COMEX for gold. When you see moves like that in big candles, that is algorithmic, massive selling pressure attack. When we get the data tomorrow, it's going to be crazy. Whoa! SoFlo Stacking upgraded their membership to the Shell Brigade. Congratulations, SoFlo. Woo! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And guys, we got 92 more likes to 1,100. I know we can do it. Just keep smashing it. Okay, channel members. This is a big one, channel members. If I refresh the page and this says 53,000 subscribers, we're going to do the big show. Here we go. Get ready, channel members. Here we go. 53,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
To the fourth annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Four-time
Regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's
Four-time
best aerobic athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the four-time Crystal
Four-time
Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,700 videos about gold and silver literally around the world. Just released some in Poland. And guys, not only do I live stream stuff like this, historic events in gold and silver, I literally live stream around the world and you guys direct the adventure. It was not that long ago. I was at the Great Pyramids of Giza, and you all told me to get on Daisy the camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshem here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the three pyramids, guys.
We go around the world on gold and silver adventures, and I give back to you all the time. You guys make this trip so much fun. I gave back 100 ounces of silver last year. Bunch of gold, some copper. This year's going to be even crazier. We're starting out with a 20-ounce giveaway. Videos coming out probably in the next week. I'm just waiting on 2 more packages. Production, crew, thank you so much for joining as a channel member, becoming a crab cadet. You are mega. Woo! So far, we're on a green candle, COMEX silver, green candle, COMEX gold, green candle to a red candle on Shanghai Futures Exchange, currently trading at $101.78. See what we can do here. 2,300 people on the stream, 53 more likes to 1,100, guys. Please smash it. I really appreciate it. And you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Just 82. No. 82? Yeah. 82 more subscribers to the next big show. It's going crazy. It's going absolutely insane. We are definitely in a downtrend here. Do not be dismayed. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened before we've had massive runs. Look at this one. Bloop. Look at this one. Bloop. Look at that. Look at that big boy. Bloop. Do not be dismayed. Not a financial advisor, but I'm not worried in the least bit. $100 and $101.11 trading right now in Shanghai. $88.37 trading on after hours in the COMEX. And gold trading at 4,596. Let's head on over to here. Let's hit a refresh. Wow. Congratulations, Craig. Upgraded their membership to Diamond Claws. Thank you so much for the support. You are mega. 10 minutes ago, Silver Trade saying NY Silver has some catching up to do. For years, Silver would scratch and claw for gains all night during the Asian session, only to be ruthlessly smashed to oblivion at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time on the COMEX Open. As James has notes, the red line is headed back for the blue line as the forces of evil are being overwhelmed by physical silver demand. The dam is breaking, and what comes next is going to be unforgettable and life-changing. As Nostra House of Gold says, hello, bankers. Like, literally, these attacks, big red, like, hello, bankers. But if we keep moving like this, we might be making a formation called a bull flag. So let's see what we could do here. Let's see what happens there with silver. Gold, a similar formation here. Yes. Yes. Shanghai's just a downward trough. Just going down. I'm not panicking though. Let's keep reading. Just Dario saying, pretty obvious what's going on silver. These people are putting themselves at serious risk of being steamrolled on their shorts. David Lee is saying at Shanghai Gold Exchange, silver traded at 23.14. That's $106.81 a troy ounce. Wow. Wow. 106.81. Most of the investors are so confused with silver's price action that they are not daring to buy silver stocks. How long investors are going to stay on the sidelines before a massive wave starts buying? Could be days or weeks, but something very big is getting very close, as Rashad, one of the favorite technical analysts that we've watched on this channel. Let's keep going down here. This is a good video. I tweeted this out. This is the CEO of Scottsdale Mint, guys. You should definitely watch this video. I tweeted it out. But Make Gold Great is saying, CEO of Scottsdale Silver Mint, epic update. China asked for an obscene amount of silver a few months ago. JP Morgan agreed to supply the silver, but not from their stockpiles. JP Morgan bidding up prices to force China to buy higher. The price of metals are resetting. Price will go higher for a number of years. Not a U.S. bank short squeeze. The U.S. banks are now long silver. EU banks are short and being squeezed. Resource grab happening ahead of possible World War III. Countries want the physical metal in their jurisdiction, no more paper. China is also being cut off from the raw metal concentrate, and they are worried about that given industrial metal needs. U.S. likely to be focused on South America to secure metals. Pentagon billion-dollar new smelter in the U.S. to secure more critical metals for us. I'm retweeting this again, guys. This is important. Open this in another stream and watch it. Or maybe we should watch it live. I don't know. It might be too much. Let's see here. Okay, we're moving there. Okay, we're breaking out of that formation here on gold. Shanghai. Like, I have it super zoomed in, so it looks very scary. It's actually not that big of a deal. So don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Even these are pretty zoomed in. It's really more something like that. Not a financial advisor, but they're creating a springboard to $100 next week by doing slams of that Mac. Yeah, they are so flow. And actually, these slams they do, especially not being like effective, they really help with filling previous gaps. They really help with consolidation. Like, look, we had a gap back here. We had a small micro gap right here, right there, that literally just got filled. So on this filled attack they just did, they actually filled a previous gap. You see? Beep. Foolish. Foolish and short-sighted, in my opinion. Keep smashing that like, guys. We are just 17 likes away from 1,100. Do you guys want to watch part of this video? I think maybe we should watch part. Put video in chat if you guys want to watch, like, maybe a quick 30-second synopsis, guys. It is pretty shocking, the stuff he's saying in there. Okay, let me do something here. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the $5 super chat saying Minot Bullion has 10-ounce random lots of rounds for $3 under spot. Interesting. I've never bought from them. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you for that intelligence, Jeffrey, that you just shared with the Crustacean Nation. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me pause. I'm pausing the channel. I'm pausing the stream music here. I'm going to play this video. Here we go. We're going to watch this together. Let me know if it's loud enough.
Hey, Josh Fair, coming to you. Been talking a lot about what is going on in the markets, what's driving silver in particular, obviously gold as well. Been talking about the metal wars. We've got just an awful lot of things happening. There's a lot of information out there. It's not that anyone is totally incorrect. It's just that they maybe don't know the full picture. And I mentioned today that there is a silver squeeze going on but it's not what everyone is really thinking. They're thinking of the silver short squeeze, and there is some of that going on. There's no doubt, but a little less known. So I want to share with you what I believe is going on. By the way, I'm outside. That is actually a 9-foot vault door. That's a gigantic vault that's behind me. We're in between shifts right now. I want to do a quick call in front of this with you guys. Quick video here. This is what I believe is taking place, just straight up. Remember, I work with a lot of these groups. I can't tell you certain things, but I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So here's what I believe is taking place. China is getting squeezed via the buying market. It's getting bid up. It all started around Thanksgiving. Most people were gone that Friday after Thanksgiving. Phone call came into the U.S., most likely was JP Morgan, that China wanted to take an obscene amount of silver out of the United States. JP stepped in, perhaps even on behalf of the U.S. government, and said, you know what? You can't pull it from our facilities here in the U.S., but we'll help you pull and get the silver that you want. Most likely, since that moment, two things I think are happening. The Chinese are buying silver, and it's getting pulled out of a lot of markets all around the world. So there is a physical demand going into it. I also believe that JP Morgan has also been purchasing in other banks on behalf of other governments, such as the United States. I'll let you guys figure that out. So you have multiple competing parties. Well, JP Morgan is essentially the U.S. government's arm. They are who they are. I believe, and I think Vince Lancy and I have been talking about this, JP Morgan controls the largest stockpile of silver in the world. Most likely, they put a blanket over that, which means they didn't offer it. And they said, you can't touch it. And so now, if they control and own, and I do believe that they went long, fully long silver as much as possible at this moment. So we always hear about the banks are short, the banks are short. Nope, the U.S. banks went long. You're hearing it wrong. The European banks, that aren't in the know, they're the ones probably getting squeezed, but they're a lot smaller. USB, UBS, HSBC, a few others. Frankly, I don't know much about Bank of America, but all those things said is just hang with me here. JP Morgan says, I control it. I will go in long. Because again, you can be neutral, your physical holdings. You can be fully long, or partially short. So they let the throttle off, knowing that the Chinese are buying. I also believe that there are some really big ETFs and crypto derivatives that are being set up as we speak, probably in the BRICS nations. So if we put it all together here, if JP Morgan knew there was a huge buyer coming in and other buyers coming in, they put a blanket on their material, says you can't buy it. They're the ones bidding it up. So the Chinese are going into the market and they're having to buy higher and higher and higher, step by step by step by step. So today I'm coming to you, we're in the 90s at the moment. Probably we've been shuffling between 92 and 93. We could be at 120. We could be at 150 before this thing breathes. It could happen tonight where this thing gets crushed. We could be back down to 50. We could go to 150 and 50 all within a short amount of time. I don't know. There's no doubt there's an awful lot of things happening. The price of metals are resetting to new levels. So while we might see a lot of volatility, I wouldn't be too concerned about the long term. So if you're dollar cost averaging in terms of what's going on, it's going to be higher. And it's probably going to be higher and much, much higher up and to the right over the next number of years. So I've talked about this with the thesis, and if you've seen a lot of my work on the metal wars and geopolitically and how we're losing globalism and now countries are not trading, the battle over Venezuela, which was a very...
Okay, so you get the idea, and this guy's not a dummy. He's the CEO of Scottsdale Silver, one of the biggest... let me turn that volume back down. One of the biggest refineries in the United States. They do a lot of minting for a lot of countries out there. So definitely not a dummy. If you want to watch the whole video, I retweeted it. It's on my X account, so go check it out. But wild times. Wild times indeed. Do I think everything he said is right? No, but you've been hearing here on this channel for over a month now that U.S. banks have gone long and a lot of European banks have gone short. And that is fact. There's information and data out there that shows that. But if we're looking back over to silver, we're building back up after this recent slam down. We're at $88.56 for silver, $4,605 for gold. So we're back over 4,600. And you see here we broke out of that bull flag pretty decisively there. Still waiting to see what we could do here on silver as we start to extend. But the big news today, why I did this stream, was the Shanghai Gold Exchange. Or actually, this is the Shanghai Futures Exchange, excuse me. And it hit an all-time high a little bit earlier today of $105.51, currently trading at $99.53. That is a premium of over $10. Over a $10 premium from east to west right now, which is just absolutely insane. As we're on a green candle here with Shanghai. Remember, the Shanghai market just opened up. They've only been trading for 23 minutes. So anything could happen tonight in Shanghai. What a wild time to be alive. Woo! Okay, guys, how is the music level and everything else? Let me know if it's too loud. I had to turn up the volume for that video so you guys could hear it. So if any of the music's too loud, let me know. But we got 2,400 people on the stream, 157 likes. Thank you. So 1,158 likes. Thank you so much. That means only 42 likes until we hit 1,200. I know we could do it. And guys, we're at 53,000 subscribers and 38. Thank you so much for doing that. That means we're literally only 62 subscribers away from the next big show. And gold's pushing here, guys. Gold is cranking. So I'm going to delete this because we broke out of that little bull flag formation. Gold says, no, no, no. I'm going right back up. And guys, if we get to here, it looks like we're about to form. What is it called, guys? What are we about to form right here? Looks like we're about to form the Devil's Teabag. So we'll see if we form that there. So funny. Gold to silver ratio trading in the 50s, low 50s at 51.95 to 1. There we go. So we're on a pretty decent rebound. If you look at this candle, look how far. So it went from 22,150 RMB down to 21,569. It just got rebuffed back to a green candle. So we'll see if it can hold this trend up or not. $88.77. We're just barely out of backwardation. Like barely. I choked on a cough drop, guys. That was intense. To be fair, it's the forces of evil buying silver for the most part, says Michael. Okay, let's go here. So just Dario saying, if you hit the bid in size on silver right now, everyone knows you are naked shorting because there is no financial institution with enough physical supply out there to pretend they can make a delivery. True. Let's go here. Who bought silver this week? If you bought silver this week, put I bought in chat. I bought last weekend. I was at the Fun Coin Show with Master Stacker. That was an absolute blast. Okay, we got that. We're good there. We're good there. Let's go back up here, and then we'll go check the charts right now. Bam. Still looking pretty bullish here on the COMEX silver. We're creeping back up to $80.76. Bunch of people buying now. Lone Star Stacker, thank you for becoming a channel member. You are mega. Channel members, try out your custom channel member emojis. And remember, channel members, you get access to channel member only live streams in the YouTube War Room. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Clothing is not optional. And does anybody want to see what's in the mystery? Look at this. It was sealed with twine and wax. Does anybody want to see what's in here? Look at Shanghai. Shanghai's coming back. Classic Devil's Teabag formation. No, it is not Dong. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Here we go. It is so cool. Look at that. How crazy is that? Is that crazy? I'm doing research on it. I got it for a little bit over spot. It's real silver. Tested it. I think it might be an art bar someone created like on Etsy or something. I don't think it's real USSR, but I'm going to figure it out. But I'll tell you what, it's kind of cool. It looks like it's ancient. No, that was the hammer and sickle. It said USSR on there. Yeah, it's supposed to be USSR Soviet. I got it at the Fun Coin Show. A little bit over spot. But what drew my attention to it was this. I'm like, oh, that would be so cool to open on stream. And I opened it on stream at the Fun Coin Show. I got one more to open later. I know they're silver because I was able to test through the wrapper with the Sigma. AG Astronaut's going to do it. AG Astronaut's going to gamble all of his claws. I'm going to gamble all of my claws in solidarity. Wow, Christian's dad has a piece of the Berlin Wall. That's pretty neat. I gambled all. I lost 10,000 claws. Okay, AG Astronaut, you won it. Good job. That's funny. Whew. Let's go out here. Let's go out here. They are really fighting to smash silver right now. This is literally their survival, guys. Literally their survival. And silver's back over $100 on Shanghai Futures Exchange. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to run it a little bit, so I'm going to do a quick Q&A session. So I'm going to look specifically at chat. I'm going to leave it on the Shanghai Gold Exchange, Futures Exchange. We'll watch that. If you got a question, put at International Stacker so it pops up in orange, and I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can. Or if you have interesting facts or interesting intelligence on the ground of silver shortages, what's going on, make sure you let me know. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button as well. Now, let's see what you guys got to say. And a big thank you when you guys send me stuff, guys. One of you tweeted at me. No, one of you guys emailed to me about something shutting down, and I tweeted it yesterday out, and it became my biggest tweet ever, like 500,000 views. It was absolutely like insane. Right here. Look at this. 429,000 views, 1.2 thousand likes, 456 retweets. So thank you when you tweet stuff at me. I really do appreciate that. And JD is saying something was just done to nuke silver price all the way back down to 87.24. I'll be interested to see what's going on here because I don't think this is real reflection of current market. It's not. It's not, JD. It's not at all. Same old games, but they are failing. Bam. Okay, let's go back to here, and I'm going to hit some questions. Okay, I'm going to rapid fire this. Cad Roll Hunter saying, IS, what is the ratio you would dump silver for gold? I used to say I would start paying attention in the 40s, but with the structural deficits, the market the way it's going on now, it would probably have to be somewhere in the 20s for me to even be interested, 20s to 1. Joshua saying, what do you do for a living? So I work in emergency management work. I travel around the world helping countries prepare for, respond to, and recover from disasters. That was my primary job. YouTube was my side gig, but now YouTube's my primary thing I'm doing, and I'm doing the emergency management stuff on the side, so I've switched it around. Do you think platinum will be the next pump? Platinum's already been pumping. It's made recent all-time highs. Like, it is pumping. So I think a lot of the metals are moving in tandem. You look at platinum, palladium, even copper hitting all new highs. So I think they're pumping in tandem, and I think they'll continue to move. I'm short-term bullish on platinum and palladium. I'm long-term, I'm not. Just because of industrial demand, with 40% of platinum being the industrial demand for catalytic converters and 60 to 70% for palladium catalytic converters. That's going to change. That's going to change soon. Not soon. Maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years once mostly people go to electric cars. So there's still time. Not a financial advisor. There's still opportunity, but I'm not long-term bullish. What is the most valuable item you found with your metal detector? I mean, nothing crazy, honestly. Mostly trash. I don't do it enough to be like really getting crazy stuff, but I found a couple rings and... Hold up. Hold up. One second. My alarm was just counting down. Let me make sure I'm not getting raided here. 1 second here. 1 second here. One second here. I got a chart. My alarm was just about to go off. 1 second here. I got it. Okay, it's okay. It was Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS. I thought I was getting raided there for a second. So we're good. Just some rings or jewelry. I did on the California beach find like 18 beer cans teenagers had hidden. That was kind of funny. Concerned citizen saying, do you think the supply demand will push out the paper players? Yeah, it's already pushing them out, especially with these new rules. The new nominal or notional margin nuke that was dropped the day before yesterday went into a full effect last night. Yes. A lot of the paper players are getting destroyed and will continue to. Barbara saying, is Jerome Powell the Asian AI guy? No, he's not. I don't think so. You don't really know who runs that, honestly, who runs that account. It could be anyone, any government. Who knows? So all joking aside, I don't know. How come India hasn't come out with their own silver coin similar to the ASE or Maple Leaf? Enough is asking. I'm not sure. I can't answer that. I'm not sure that they don't have something local. Maybe it just doesn't have wide scale adoption. Not sure. I'd have to look deeper into that. India is one of the countries I've not been to. I've been to about 26, 27 countries. India has not been there yet. I do have some early Indian coinage that was minted by the British government back in the day. Andrew Todd saying Trump signed some executive orders today about critical metals, 25% tariffs on semiconductors. Look it up. Yeah, I spoke about that at the beginning of the stream. This is the executive action here, adjusting imports of processed critical minerals and their derivative products into the United States. So guys, check that out. It's good to be up on these things and know what's being said. Ron's Basement shouted me out today. I saw. Thank you, Pleiades. That was awesome. I left a comment there, so go drop some crabs on that comment. That was a lot of fun. When and where will you take your next trip streams? Guys, I think one of the next trips coming up is Australia. And if I do Australia, I will be doing New Zealand. So I'm just waiting to see if some ducks fall in a line here for that to happen. So more to come on that. So my next international trip, probably Australia, New Zealand. Locally, probably to another coin show somewhere. So we'll see. I know we've got a couple big shows coming up. I know there's one coming up in Savannah, Georgia in March. And then I think August is the ANA show. So we'll see. But I'm planning it. And you all will be the first to know. Guys, if you catch me in the wild, you get one of these. I caught the king crab coin, but you got to catch me in the wild. They're all numbered. I gave out over 40 of these at the Fun Coin Show. 40 of you caught me. So if you catch me at a coin show, you could get one of those while supplies last. Okay, Andrew's saying, yeah, I got that. Okay, that's it, guys. I gotta go. I gotta crash. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta finish editing a video for you guys from the Fun Coin Show. A good one I think you're gonna like. Thank you, everybody, so much. Please make sure you're subscribed. Please smash that like button. What's silver gonna be when we wake up? Let me know what you think in chat. And thank you for that $2 New Zealand, Keith, or Daniel Whitley. Thank you so much. Fed injects 105 billion, biggest. Okay, let's check real quick. Fed repo market. Let's see here. We're going to the Federal Reserve repo market. Hold up. I don't have it on here. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. Or it could be a different type of injection. So we'll see tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for that $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. I got to get stuff done. I've been streaming all day. Channel members, you know what to drop. CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.